Hi guys, it's Kate here. It's day 14 of the Intermediate 1 F15 programme for me. It's a bit of a mouthful every time that. So today I thought I would talk to you a little bit about where next. Where do we go next? I mean, we're nearly at the end, or I'm nearly at the end of the first intermediate programme. Where next? What to do? So obviously the whole F15 programme is the C9, the two beginner F programmes, the two intermediate F programmes, and the two advanced F15 programmes. So, you know, you can follow the whole way through. So I'm coming to the end now of the F15 Intermediate 1. So obviously the obvious next step would be to continue on to Intermediate 2 and then go on to Advanced 1 and Advanced 2. But you don't have to. You know, just as you don't have to come in at the beginning and do them all, you can go in wherever suits you best. You don't have to follow them on either, you know. So some people will. Some people will start at the beginning and work the whole way through, and that's great. Others will just go in at the level that actually already suits them. So I didn't start at the beginner level. I started at the intermediate level because I already do quite a bit of exercise anyway. So that's why I went in there. And so, like I say, so some people just come in at the point where they want, take what they want from it, and that's it. That's great. Obviously, as I've mentioned before, the whole point of this, though, is to get a better, healthier way of being. So it's to eat better. It's to go forward and eat better and eat healthier. And it's to go forward and to do exercise and to have a healthier, more active lifestyle and everything. So with that in mind, you know, that obviously that's the point of it. So even if people only do one 15-day programme or only do the C9, the hope and the expectation, I suppose, of me selling that to you is that you are going to take enough from it that you can embed that into your future, going on into the future. And we all sort of know that a habit takes 28 to 30 days to make and also to break. So I suppose ideally if you did 2 of the F15s, you would have covered a month, and hopefully that'll be really embedded then, and hopefully you'll be on the way. But some people, just like I say, just do one programme and then stick with the supplements that they really like. So some people just do the C9, for instance, but really like the shakes, really like the gel, and carry on with that going into the future. Others really like the fibre, carry on with that. Obviously there is the Garcinia and the Therm as well. Now I wouldn't recommend carrying on with those long term. Up to 3 months is fine, but beyond that I wouldn't really recommend that. So some people do carry on with those, you know, for a little bit longer. So things like that really. And others, what's happened for them is that they've got into a habit, they're going to a class they really like, or they've joined a gym and they've found something they really like there, and they're going and they're doing it and they're carrying that on, and that's brilliant. And for others again, just looking at food, looking at the calories in food, looking at the different food types and the food groups, understanding what is healthy, what isn't, you know, that there are healthy fats, that we do need those, that carbohydrates are not a big thing we need to stay away from, they are what we need to eat, you know, understanding the role of protein and how important that is and when best to eat it. All of these things are things that you can get from doing the FIT programme. So for some people, that knowledge is enough, and that's what takes them forward as well. So really, I just wanted to say that whatever it is for you, whatever reason it was you started the F15 programme or the FIT programme, the C9 programme, or whatever the reason is you're thinking about doing it, is fine. You know, whether it's just to do one off, whether it's to do them all, it's fine. The other thing I wanted to say is that there's another box that you can actually buy. I have alluded to it before, and it is the Vital 5 box. And now that is a box that contains a lot of the products that we have been experiencing throughout the F15 programme. So it's got the gels in there, it's got the RG that I did introduce, I think, when did I introduce that? Day 11, something like that. It's got cod liver, it's got the cod liver oil type thing. It's not called cod liver oil, it's called Forever Arctic gels, but it's like cod liver oil essentially, from sustainable sources and things like that. So it's got them in there. It's got, what else has it got in? Probiotics, which again we haven't come across and we haven't talked about in this programme at all, but it's got the probiotic capsules in there as well. Obviously great for the gut, and really important for maintaining healthy gut flora and fauna. Oh, flora, really? Fauna? No. I don't know what I'm talking about there. Healthy gut bacteria. Let's just leave it there. So he's got that in there as well. So it's got, basically, it's everything you need in one box for 1 month to really help support and maintain the optimal health. So again, if you're interested in looking at that as something you'd like to buy every month just to keep you going after these programs, or even just to have a go at, check the dialogue box below, the information box below, and you can find out how to do that. So yeah, so I just wanted to talk to you about that and just explain again that there are programs you can carry on to or not, or you can just carry on with particular products or not, and it's really up to you. And I hope the process you've got something from the process though. I hope you have gained something and felt it is really worthwhile and added value, not just I might have lost a couple of centimetres or inches from my waist or whatever. So yeah, so that's what I'm hoping. It's all about long-term, sustainable changes to your diet and way of life that are going to make you healthier in the long run. So I shall see you tomorrow for my final day on the F15 Intermediate 1 programme. And like I say, any other information you want or how to get in contact with me, check out the dialogue box below. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye!